India rejects Pak Airspace's denial claims for Sri Lanka aid. India has granted rapid clearance for Pakistan's aid flight carrying relief material to cyclone-hit Sri Lanka, firmly rejecting baseless and misleading claims circulating in Pakistani media that New Delhi had denied permission to use its airspace. Officials confirmed that the request for overflight was submitted by Pakistan, seeking same-day permission to fly over Indian airspace. Given the purpose of the request to provide humanitarian assistance to Sri Lanka, India processed the request with exceptional speed. Officials emphasized that this clearance was a purely humanitarian gesture made despite Pakistan maintaining a ban on Indian Airlines' use of its airspace. So, Siddhant, back to you. I'm not going to go ahead and ask you why they peddled the fake news, because that is what Islamabad has been doing since time immemorial. But do you think India can expect now moving forward Pakistan to reciprocate this humanitarian consideration? Because I remember back in May, this Indigo flight has had experienced severe turbulence and the pilot had sought permission to use Pakistani airspace to avoid it, but the request was denied.
Yeah, that's right, Sukanya. In fact, time and again, Indian side, whenever needed, had requested for permission to use the Pakistani airspace in the past as well. But those permissions were turned down by the Pakistani authorities. I very clearly remember there was this incident which you just pointed out, and then there were several other incidents also in the past where the humanitarian aid was to be sent to some country. I don't remember the case specifically. But in this particular case, Sukanya, the official request for overflight was submitted by Pakistan to India at around 1300 hours, seeking permission to fly over Indian airspace. That is on 1st of December, which is yesterday. Now, given the fact that the request pertained to humanitarian assistance to Sri Lanka, Government of India expeditiously cleared the request and intimated the Government of Pakistan at 1730 hours through official channel. It was processed at the shortest notice period of 4 hours. Now, this gesture from India, despite Pakistan having banned its airspace for Indian airlines, was considered purely on the humanitarian grounds. Even Indian side has extended full support to Sri Lanka. All the three forces have been pressed in. They are into the rescue operation. In fact, the president and the leadership of Sri Lanka is thankful to the Indian government. So now, India, within a 4 hours time, granted permission for Pakistani planes to fly over the Indian airspace. Now, Pakistan media, what they are doing is, as usual, is indulging in propaganda and peddling fake news. Now, they are alleging that all requests for overflight or transit were denied by the Indian side, and the permissions were not given. But the fact is that these requests were processed strictly in accordance with established procedures and international law. India's decision on airspace permissions are governed by standard operational, technical, and security assessment, not political considerations. So, Pak's reports are both inaccurate and irresponsible. In fact, government sources are telling us this is in a series of fake news spread by Pakistani media, as also their official diplomatic missions handle. Recently, Pakistan was caught peddling fake news on India's participation in the Oxford Union debate. So it has kind of become their habit, because on the battlefields they are not able to defeat India. Perhaps they think that by doing fake news peddling, spreading lies, they could win some kind of a narrative war. So it is a part, this particular story being run by the Pakistani channels as part of that fake news factory.
Right.
But the fact is that the Indian authorities gave permission for the Pakistani flight to fly over India in 4 hours as per the set protocols and procedures. But Pakistani channels are running this fake news that India denied permission.
Right, absolutely. Thank you so much, Siddhant, for sharing that information with us and putting things.
Welcome to Moneycontrol, your ultimate destination in the ever-evolving world of finance, business, markets, policy and technology. India's preeminent news platform, driven by facts and fueled by data. A platform made in India, for India and for the world. Moneycontrol.com has a staggering reach of 100 million plus monthly active users and 6.02 million daily active users. Being a transformative digital force, reshaping how we engage with money, markets, and news. Setting us apart is our commitment to delivering accurate information and empowering financial decision-making in a dynamic ecosystem. Seeking a deeper dive into the financial realm, we present Moneycontrol Pro, a powerhouse of exclusive insights, providing actionable investment ideas and expert analysis. Because in today's fast-paced world, informed decisions demand both information and expertise. And we have 1 million plus Moneycontrol Pro total paid subscribers and 100% return in 1.5 years, beating the market. Explore market trends, access expert opinions, and utilize essential financial tools all at your fingertips. Join the millions who trust Moneycontrol.com for their financial journey, where facts meet finance and data drives decisions. Think markets, think Moneycontrol.